Hi, welcome to another Table Talk. I'm Israel Anderson. In Two Gardens and a Snake, which I hope you've watched, we talk about the beast, and we talk about this comparison of the beast in Revelation 13 and Hosea 13. But I wanted to make a shorter little version of that so that we had something to share around. So Jesus tells us about a ruler in the last days that will implement a system of total control, preventing people from buying food unless they worship him. This is what the text says in Revelation 13. Now the beast that I saw was like a leopard, but its feet were like a bear's, and its mouth was like a lion's mouth. You have a beast, like a lion, a leopard, and a bear. So the beast in Revelation 13, we have four key descriptors here. It is a beast like a lion, a leopard, and a bear. And what does the beast do? The beast forces all to worship it. Worship in exchange for food. You can't buy or sell unless you worship the beast. And if you don't worship, you die. Now, what's interesting here is that Jesus here is giving us an incredible description, but the description doesn't stand on its own. The description is actually quoting someone else in the text. And you'd never believe who it is. Let's turn to Hosea 13 and let's see what that says. In Hosea 13, we will read, "But I am Yahweh, your Elohim, who brought you out of Egypt. So I will pounce on them like a lion, like a leopard. I will lurk by the path. I will attack them like a bear robbed of her cubs. I will rip open their chests. I will devour them like a lion, like a wild beast would tear them apart." Wait just a minute. Look at these two passages here. Okay, one is Revelation 13, one is Hosea 13. Jesus literally quotes Yahweh's own description of himself from Hosea 13 when he's telling John the description of the beast that will end up controlling the whole world. So if we were to go back here and look at Yahweh in Hosea 13, we'll notice there are four key descriptors here as well. And we'll notice that, well, they're all the same, aren't they? A beast, like a lion, a leopard, and a bear. And what do these do? They all do the same things. Yahweh in Hosea 13 is doing exactly what the beast in Revelation 13 is doing, forcing all to worship in exchange for food. Don't worship, you die. Now, we cover this in more detail in Two Gardens and a Snake, and I thoroughly recommend that you go and watch that video if you haven't or haven't recently. But also, take everything in context. Go through the entirety of Revelation 13. Look at the nature and the character of the beast. Compare that to Hosea 13 and look at the nature and the character as expressed by Yahweh himself. Now, many people will think it's a rebuttal to say, well, but this beast refers to kingdoms and all these other things, and many people have got different ideas on what this might be referring to. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Jesus is quoting Yahweh. You may say it's literal or metaphoric, that it refers to kingdoms, it refers to this, or it refers to that. It doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant. What's relevant here is that when Jesus gave a description to John, telling him who the beast would be, this ruler at the end of the age, he quotes Yahweh himself from an established part of the text. That's the big deal here. That's what's important here. This, of course, is just one of so many occasions where we see Jesus describing Satan, the devil, and, talking about Yahweh every single time. And we'll do some more videos on that soon. So I wanted to do some shorter videos that we can kind of share around. So hopefully I'll see you sharing this around. Take care.